YouTubers, welcome again. And this is the third part of the HTML tutorial. And in this tutorial, we will go through various tags like the marquee text, the unordered list, the ordered list, the details tag, the input box tags, and the audio controls and the video controls. Okay, in our previous tutorials, we have already completed various other tags like the header tags, then the italic tag, the underline tag, the bold tag, the line breaks, the font tags, the paragraph tags, then pre-tags, subscripts and superscripts, then hyperlink tags, then downloadable contents, and also the table tags. Okay, so before we begin, to the directory where we saved our work already, and in the directory we will need two other new files, one an mp3 file and another video file .mp4 file. So once you are done downloading them, or you can obviously download the attached links in the description. I've already provided the necessary files you'll require for the tutorial. Okay, so open the basic underscore part2.html with notepad. Okay, and here first let's declare a font tag so that you people can see it more clearly. Okay, so once done, inside the font tag, let's write the marquee tag. Okay, now a marquee text is a text which you will often see. It floats from the right side of the screen to the left side. Okay, so to do so, use the marquee tag, and inside that, write anything you want to. I'll write this is a marquee text. Okay, and once done, save this and refresh, and we'll get this floating text here. Okay, so this is how marquee text works. Okay, so next on we will see the ordered list and the unordered list. Okay, now an ordered list is when you will get a list of items which are numbered from 1 to as many as items that you want to keep. Okay, and an unordered list is such which will have a big bold dot in place of numbers. Okay, so to use an ordered list or unordered list, first we'll have to create the list of items. To do so, use the li tag and create your list of items. Okay, once you're done creating the list of items, surround them with the ol tag or the ordered list tag. Okay, and save this and then refresh the page. Okay, and we'll get this output. Okay, with the items being numbered from 1 to 3. Okay, so similarly for an unordered list, just copy the list of items, paste them outside the ordered list tag, and surround them with unordered list tag. Okay, once done, save this, and we'll get this output which will have big bold dots in place of numbers. Okay, so next on we will use the details tag. Now details tag is kind of a tag which on clicked will open up a paragraph. Okay, so to use such a feature, first let's use the details tag. Okay, and inside the details tag we need two sub tags which are the summary tag. Now whatever we write inside the summary tag will be visible. Okay, so let's say click me. Okay, and after that we have to use a paragraph tag. Now this will not be visible initially unless and until we click on the summary. Okay, so say this is my hidden text. Okay, so once done, save this, refresh, and we'll get this click me with an arrow button. So when we click on this arrow button, we will get this particular text, and when we again click on this arrow button, the hidden text will disappear. Okay, next up we'll see how you can actually take input from someone who visits your page. Often you have noticed in e-commerce sites or registration forms that there are a number of inputs that you need to fill up. Okay, also in login pages you'll see the username and passwords. Okay, so to create such an input feature, you have to use the input tag. Okay, and the input tag is a one-liner tag, and inside the input tag we'll use the attribute called type. Now an input can be of different types. It can be a password, it can be tel, which is for telephone, it can be email, it can be a button, as well as it can be a simple text. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you the input type text. Okay, and we will use a bit of CSS here, so that you are able to see that more clearly. Okay, so once you're done with this, save this and refresh, and we'll get this input box here where we'll be able to type in anything you want to. Okay, so you can definitely modify it and style it up using CSS. Now you'll often notice that in various sites there's an initial text in the input box which disappears when we type in something. That particular type of text is known as what is called a placeholder. Okay, so to write a placeholder, use the attribute placeholder, and inside that write, say for example, enter your name. Okay, and save that. So once we refresh, we'll get this regular text here. Okay, so when we click on that and type in something, the initial text disappears. Okay, similarly, you can also use what is called a title. A title is kind of a text which will appear when we move our mouse upon the input box. Okay, so write the title attribute and say we want an hint of fill out this field. Okay, so save this and refresh, and now if you move our mouse we'll get this particular hint which says fill out this field. Okay, so this is how you can create different types of hints for the user. Okay, so once we're done with this, we will go to the last two tags, which for an audio tag, write audio and then followed by the controls. Okay, this is because we need to provide the controls for the audio to. The audio tag has one sub tag which is called the source tag. Okay, where we will provide the source of the file, that is our music. Okay, so for that use the source attribute and mention the name of the file. Okay, this particular file I've already saved in the root directory in the random folder that I had created before, and it's named sample song.mp3. Okay, and after mentioning the source, we need to mention the type of the file that we are gonna use. For this we have to write audio, then a slash followed by the extension, that is mp3. Okay, once done, save this and then refresh, and we'll get this particular audio control here, and if you play this we'll get that particular sound that we had already imported as source. Okay, so once you're done with this, the final tag that remains for our tutorial is the video tag. Okay, so similarly, like the audio tag, we have to write the video tag. Okay, but since the video tag has to be executed in a particular dimension, that is, it needs a height and width, so use the attributes height and width. Okay, and mention desired height and width for your video. So once done, you also need to again provide the source of the file. So use the source tag, uh, the src attribute, and mention the name of the file, followed by the type attribute, and where we'll mention video slash mp4, that is the extension of the file. Also provide a br tag here, or else it will be too congested. Okay, so once done, save this, and we'll get this particular video outlay here. Now if we play this, we'll get the required video. Okay, so this is how you can use various tags of HTML to develop your web page. The tags that I demonstrated over the course of 3 videos are the most commonly used tags. Also, there are a lot of other tags. You can definitely find them over the web. So now if you have any kind of queries or comments or any kind of questions, you can drop in a mail comment. And if you did like my video, then do hit the thumbs up and do subscribe for my future updates. Thank you for watching.